Every day I'm shot calling. I'm a spray champagne, make it rain, just to let you know.
Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boys, Casey and Travis here, and we are the Reserves. Just want to give a quick shout out to one of your boys, Travis, here today. Had just turned 19, the big 1-9. How do you feel, buddy?
I'm pretty excited to get this first episode on my birthday, and I'm ready to get this thing started.
All right, let's get right into it with this week's top 5 takes.
At number 5, we have the Blake Griffin trade. The Clips got a first rounder, Avery Bradley, Tobias Harris, and Boban Marjanovic in exchange for Blake Griffin. Detroit's ticket sales this year in their new arena, which is the Little Caesars Arena, has gone down, and they're hoping that Blake Griffin brings in those tickets again.
Like, I see where their thoughts coming from with the process of this. I can see where Blake Griffin is a valuable asset or brings value to a team in any city. But with two big men, with DeAndre Jordan there, how do you think that's going to work?
I hope that they can work together, possibly form Lob City 2.0. It's going to be tough. I think they won the trade in the short term, but long term, I think the Clips have it with their defensive abilities now.
I agree with you. I think the Clips are definitely going to make a lot of moves with Avery Bradley and Boban there. But as young as Blake Griffin is at, 28, 29, he's got a long future ahead. I see still 6-7 years maybe, but there's a lot of money involved in that contract. At number 4, we have the Alex Smith trade, which put Alex Smith on the Redskins. The former QB of the Chiefs is headed there for a third-round pick and Kendall Fuller, a cornerback from the Redskins, with an extended contract of 4 years and a guaranteed $71 million.
So now Kirk Cousins is 29 and Alex Smith is 33 years of age. Are the Redskins really making out in this trade?
My opinion, Alex Smith has a career passer rating of 87.4, while Kirk Cousins has a 93.7. Granted, Kirk Cousins has only been in the league for 5 years. They played on the Redskins initially with each other, and they each have about a 1.85 touchdown to interception ratio.
I think age definitely plays a factor. I think more experience, having only 5 less passer rating, I would definitely take that over a younger Kirk Cousins.
Where do you think Kirk Cousins is going to go?
I think maybe the Patriots will try to pick him up after, I believe this is Tom Brady's last season. Maybe the Broncos could try to acquire him so that have enough cap space. Remember, Kirk Cousins, it's going to be a pretty big contract.
I mean, I would say Broncos, Jets, they're in the most dire need for a quarterback. As much as I'd like to see him go to the Steelers as a backup for a couple of years and then take over when Ben retires, I'd rather see him go to the Jets. However, I don't think the Jets have the money to pay him. It's going to be a decently large contract after this free agency.
Right. So for number 3, we go to the Las Vegas Golden Knights.
Holy crap, it's the Golden Knights!
The Golden Knights have the highest number of wins in an inaugural season in any NHL team at 34.
And it's phenomenal to think that, because there's still 31, 32 games left in the season. But odds are they're probably going to win a substantial amount more games. And at 34 wins already, they're going to shatter the record whether they win 2 more games or 1 more game or no more games. With 32 games left, the odds are they're going to win a game. Yeah. Number 2 this week is we're going to have James Harden's 60-point triple-double. It's pretty phenomenal this week.
In his triple-double, he had 60 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists. He led the game with 4 steals and 1 block.
Which honestly is insane to think. Like, inside the arc, this guy shot 14 for 16 for the day. That's just inside the arc. Yeah, outside the arc, he didn't shoot that great. But overall, he made 19 shots. He shot 67% from the field. Like, the reason why this is so high on our list this week is because it's never been done. There's never been a 60-point triple-double ever in the NBA. In all the years of the association, there's never been a triple-double this high. A little thirsty there today, Travis?
Oh, yeah.
I feel you there. Gotta drink a nice cup of Joe to start the morning.
That's a fact. So, our number 1 this week is that Manny Machado will be playing shortstop in this upcoming season. What are your thoughts on him playing shortstop?
Honestly, to me, like, as a huge baseball fan, this is, like, the biggest thing for me. And even though it wasn't announced this week, it still holds dear in my heart for this guy. He's one of the best players out there. This guy's a freaking stud, okay?
I think from him originally playing shortstop and then going to third base and then back to shortstop, I think it's going to be another change for him, but hopefully he should do good because that's his primary position.
Yeah, like this guy's arm in the league is one of the best. Like you can't argue. This guy could play outfield and probably can you from center field to home without hitting a cutoff, man. No bounces. Last year, MLB StatCast gave him an 88.9 mile per hour throw from third base to first base, and his momentum was going in the opposite direction. Like, what does that tell you?
Wow.
You can put this guy anywhere in the field and he can play.
Yeah.
This guy's a freaking stud, and there's nothing else to say. He's a stud.
Well, good luck to him in the upcoming season.
Now that concludes our top takes for this week, and we move on to our segment that we like to call Foul Trouble. In this segment where we examine controversial talks, questions, anything like that in the sports world going on this week or at all in the year that we think need to be brought up, think need to be said.
So guys, our first one, NBA All-Stars that are getting injured recently. You might as well have a sign over the NBA door that says days since last injury because everyone just keeps getting hurt. Including John Wall, Kevin Love, DeMarcus Cousins, Mike Conley, Kawhi Leonard, and that's saying in LA again.
Like, it's been in LA. This will be the 6th All-Star game, I believe, in LA for the NBA. And all these people getting injured, not even looking at All-Stars, not even looking at just over the last few weeks, which all the All-Stars have gotten injured. All the non-All-Stars that's been injured this season. The first game of the year, Gordon Hayward. Like, rip to my guy because the boys. Paul Millsap, which... Rudy Gay and our boy Isaiah Cannon the other night, who suffered a Gordon Hayward-esque injury, shattering his ankle. It wasn't, I'm not going to say it wasn't as bad as Gordon Hayward, but I mean, that's pretty bad. Like,
Prayers out to him.
Yeah, like, prayers to our guy over there at Phoenix Suns. And, so, to me, the injuries are just too much. Like, what are you guys doing? Why all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why all of a sudden is everybody getting injured at the same time, let alone all these All-Stars? The durability of these guys over their career is over the top compared to some.
True.
Like, look at LeBron James. He's been injured how many times in his career? Very, very rarely. He played
Very
the
notable.
first month of this season with a sprained ankle. Didn't even care.
Yeah.
And the guy's gotten how many triple-doubles this year? Like, I don't know what to say.
Well, in this season, even in the beginning, there were several injuries that were small, and they were just players keep coming in and out, and it's like, what the hell is going on? The season has been nothing but injuries, but hopefully it's over and people start to recover.
All right, so that concludes our first foul trouble. We got 3 this week, and then number 2, I would say holds a dear spot in my heart because I feel bad for all these guys. Is the topic of MLB free agency this year, who as of right now, as of 10 o'clock this morning, when we started filming this, there's 120 free agents still in the market, and that's agents including Jake Arrieta, J.D. Martinez still is unconfirmed with the Red Sox, Yu Darvish, who's a huge arm to have in any rotation. Like, what are we doing, guys?
Well, it's surprising me because the spring training comes up in less than a month.
Which is crazy because Yu Darvish, Jake Arrieta, who are pitchers, Jake Arrieta was a Cy Young, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They report in 10 days. Pitchers and catchers report to Florida in 10 days. It's actually like 9 days, like some amount of hours at this point. Yeah, they report at 8 a.m. in 10 days. And I read yesterday, there are agents, actual agents, not free agents, the agents as a whole, sports agents for the players, are talking that some players, almost all of them, almost all 120 players, are talking boycotting the spring training. Like, that's ridiculous. There's 120 players.
Yeah.
You get 120 players not show up, it's going to get to more. Like, I mean, a lot of people are getting deals, but this is ridiculous. You got to be kidding me. Teams have the money, make the deals, get their shit together.
Yeah. Well, even if they sign players to one-year deals, they're still screwed because next year they'll be in the same situation.
Yeah, exactly. Facts, my guy. Facts. Especially with Harper, Machado, among many other huge market players are going to take a toll on the market next year too. Whether they sit for a while or they get a deal in the winter meetings in November, December, January, if they get a deal, it's going to be big. And it's going to leave even more people out of free agency next year because what are they going to do if all the money's gone? There's teams that have money right now. There are teams that have plenty of money to make deals. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. Even if they do 1 year and a player option or 2 year player option or team options, whatever. Make the deal. Get the teams the players. Let's make deals, boys. Let's make the deals.
And guys, for our last one, the moment we've all been waiting for is our Super Bowl predictions. First, we will read you your predictions. First up, Kirby Leviev, who says 31-20 Patriots win.
Which I don't thoroughly agree with, but we also have another Pats win from Taylor Bouchard, who was saying 28-24. The Patriots come away with the victory.
I'm gonna be honest. I hope the Patriots don't win.
I'm hoping they get obliterated, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the
Cheers
Patriots.
to that.
I wish you luck with your prediction there, sir.
So our boy William Trapp, who has a vlog account over at William Trapp Vlogs, here on YouTube, everybody go give him a look, and he is predicting 28-24 Eagles, so the best one yet.
I mean, I could agree with this one the most. However, I don't want it to be that high of a score. I want a close Super Bowl. Last year, it was a really good Super Bowl, don't get me wrong. Best comeback in Super Bowl history. But, like, why are we scoring so much? These are the best two teams in the league. Play some freaking defense. God damn.
That's a fact. Well, my opinion, I think it's going to be Eagles 24-17. Both teams have really good defenses, so I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. And I hope the Eagles come out on top.
You know, Travis, that's why I like you so much, dude. Just connect on that. I'm going to agree with Travis here, and I'm going to say the Eagles are going to win the game. They're probably going to get, I want to say, 21 points around there. And the Patriots are probably going to come away with 19 because of Buns. But I'm going to see Tom Brady get like 250 passing yards.
Oh, yeah, he's going to go off.
Their rushing game is going to be trash just because I think so. I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling. Eagles defense is going to stand tall this year.
It's also going to be nice to see Tom Brady go against such a good, compacted defense.
I honestly can't wait to see what they're going to do. The Eagles, as much as an underdog team as they were this year, it's great to see somebody finally make it. But the thing I'm so worried about is if you look at the whole playoffs this year, all the players saying, oh, we're going to win, we're going to the Super Bowl, we're going to win. Jaguars said they were going to beat the Patriots going to the Super Bowl. They lost. Steelers, they said they were going to the Super Bowl, beat Tom Brady. They lost. They didn't even play Tom Brady because we lost so early. Lost against the damn Jaguars twice. Come on. Like, don't say you're going to the Super Bowl. Last night, I was scrolling on Instagram, on all the sports feeds that I follow, and guess what I saw? The Eagles saying they're going to the damn Super Bowl and they're going to win the damn Super Bowl. It's not even the Super Bowl yet. Why you gotta jinx it? Why? Just tell me why. Would you just go out to the media on media week and say, it's Super Bowl week, we're winning this shit, I don't care what they're bringing, I don't care if Tom Brady throws for 5,000 yards, we're winning this Super Bowl.
I would, but not this early. He said it, probably a few days ago.
Yeah, I want to say yesterday or the day before that he said this.
I would say the day game when I'm feeling confident, my team's ready to go. We've made it this far, even with Carson Wentz out. Nick Foles picking up his game. They definitely needed him in the playoffs. I mean, it's no joke. So I would say it before the game, but not too early.
Yeah, it's too early. And then I also saw this other video. I thought this was funny. This kid, he's probably our age. He can't be older than 21, 22. And he got to say he's got all the tattoos and Roman numerals of the Patriots. And like, so he already got this year's. He got L11.
Really?
Yeah, for 52. And he said he's going to go out there. He's going out. He's renting a car, by the way. He's not even staying there. He's renting a car, sleeping in the rental for the Super Bowl. He doesn't even know if he can get in the Super Bowl was the thing. And he's going to sleep in his car, try and get in. And if they lose, he's going to move to New England and probably take up ice fishing. His exact words in this video.
Wow.
Oh, and his plan for the tattoo if they lose is he knows they're going to go next year and win next year, so he's just going to add another 1 on it.
That's pretty confident. That's more confident than the Eagles player.
I mean, I feel like if you have that much confidence, you know what I mean? I mean, I get it. You got Tom Brady. You got Ryan Chung or Patrick Chung as safety. What are you going to do? Like, the Patriots over the past 4 or 5 years, even though 2 losses in the Super Bowl were to the Giants, they've won 6 over the past 18 years, right? 6 over the past 18 years. Not exactly a dynasty, but you can't really argue, like, they have 5 over the last 20 years. The Steelers have 6 since their inception of the Super Bowl, which is great, don't get me wrong, but the Cowboys, how long has it been since they won a playoff game? 1996? These guys have won 5 in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with it? I guess you have the right to be cocky if you won last year, if you won 5 over the last 20.
So now let me ask you this question. Every Super Bowl they've been in, there's been some theories behind the refs either helping them win or whatever the case may be. Do you think there's going to be any help this year?
Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, 100%, this is for the fans. I really hope this freaking NFL shit is over. If I hear any more conspiracies, any more, oh, the Patriots have the refs, blah, 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 I get it. They've had it past. Tom Brady deflated 11 out of 12 balls. Whatever. Put it in the past. It's over. They won. They can't take the fucking ring away. It's time to end it. If there's any more of, oh, the refs are helping them. Oh, Tom Brady did this. Oh, they're watching game film during the Super Bowl. Oh, they have cameras all over the place. In sports, not even just the NFL, this is a huge problem. MLB last year, there were so many cases of, oh, they're watching film in the dugout, they're watching this, they're watching that. Why? Play the game, have fun. It's the major leagues. I get it. People cheat. Just like the argument with steroids. If you want to take steroids, take steroids. If you get caught, that's not anybody's fault but yours. Don't blame it on the doctors that you didn't know. It's the conspiracies and the edge to win is just too much. Play the game to win. It's the freaking Super Bowl. If you do something, you're gonna get caught. There's cameras everywhere, security everywhere. Don't be stupid. Play the game, win the game, have a good time. It's the Super Bowl. You're here to win championships, not to cheat. Now that concludes this week's episode. Remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notifications. Also follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook at The Reserves Talk Show on Instagram, and then just The Reserves Talk Show on Facebook. My name is Casey. His name is Travis. We are The Reserves.
And remember, one phrase,
6 words.
Been ballin',
Still ballin', stay ballin'.
Tell her, hey, to get